Hi everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Truth and Trauma, a Survivors Network. My name is Sylvia, and I'm a high school senior. I'm so excited to be here.
You don't sound that excited. I'm just kidding. And I'm Lucy. I'm also a high school senior. We are both a part of the senior class known as Portrait Project Senior Capstone. We're both so honored to share this space with every one of our listeners, though I doubt there's much. Okay, as we start this important journey together, this podcast is all about raising awareness, empowering survivors, and creating a supportive space to have a conversation that truly matters.
Absolutely. Truth and Trauma is about turning pain into power, moving from silence and stigma to healing and empowerment. We thought it would be helpful to start this first episode by talking about why we're here, what inspired this podcast, and what we hope it becomes for you, our listeners.
In this first episode, which we are calling episode 0, we're officially introducing our podcast, Truth and Trauma, a Survivors Network. This podcast is part of our portrait project for our senior capstone, where we aim to create a platform for awareness, support, and education.
But we did not choose this topic lightly, nor did we pick it just to get it over with. We believe that sexual violence is a hugely overlooked subject, even though it's one of the most prominent out there crimes. The rise of social media has brought increased attention to its prevalence, but there's still much to do to help raise awareness and drive meaningful change.
So, what made us choose this topic? Well, it's because we believe it's a huge topic, and unfortunately, it's something that is quickly dismissed, that is also deeply ingrained in our culture.
For too long, sexual violence has been a topic met with silence and shame. But we know that the real change begins when we have honest conversations, when we shed light on the issues and amplify the voices of those affected.
That's why we create this podcast, to give survivors, advocates, and allies a platform. Each episode will tackle topics like information about sexual violence, survivor story, tips for healing, and interviews with experts and advocates, and how we could all contribute to preventing sexual violence in our community.
While we aren't experts on these topics, we are fully committed to providing our listeners with as much accurate and helpful information as possible about sexual violence and its harmful effects.
We hope this podcast becomes a safe space for our listeners, a space where we share stories and everyone feel less alone. Our goal is for this project to leave a lasting impact, inspiring future students to continue what we've started and build on the work we couldn't complete in time.
Yep. Of course, this is just our introductory episode, and we hope that you are willing to stick around to listen to our deep dive into sexual violence next episode. Remember, we are here to break the chain and end the pain.
You can find us on YouTube at
Truth and Trauma,
and Instagram,
Truth and Trauma, all lowercase.
And of course, you are free to contact us through our email,
truthandtraumamhs@gmail.com, all lowercase again.
You can find all of our platform and their links in the description somewhere below.